Okay, hi, Office Ninjas. This is Josh. This is week 2 of our Foundations program, giving us a shot trying the YouTube streaming option. Let's see how this goes. Let me know, drop a comment, or send me a message on how this works for you. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. We're going to start with a few different exercises to warm up. Make sure the camera is good. Camera is good. Boom, boom, boom. Camera's good. All right. If you have any questions, can't see me, ask away. All right. We're going to start with some marching. Okay. There we go. Oh. Thank you all for your patience as I get used to this. All right. So we're going to start with a minute of marching. Remember, as we are marching, we're getting our hands pedals to the ground, and we're just moving. Okay. As I'm doing this, I'm getting my hip flexors warm, I'm getting my hamstrings warm. There's rotation in my thoracic spine. Notice how my shoulders are turning to ensure that I'm getting all the way back. Good. Let's do about 30 more seconds of this. Notice I'm not stomping, and when I'm marching, I'm lifting, pulling, 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 pulling. Okay? Good. This will be easier on your joints, but it'll also engage more muscles. All right, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's do some light jumping. You don't actually have to jump. Just stay on your toes and just lightly bound. If you want to jump, you can. If you have a skipping rope, you can certainly skip. Goal here is just to get some blood flowing in a more dynamic way. Okay. We're going to do this for about 30 more seconds. Awesome. Just keep going. Y'all doing great. All right, we got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. All right, next we have jumping jacks. All right, so jumping jacks, we're going to still jump, but we're going to open and close. If you can't do that, you can step side to side. 30 seconds, jumping jacks. Let's go. Good. Now, some of you might just stop your hands here. Try to go all the way up. Use as much range of motion as you can. All right, if you're getting tired like I am, try to push through it. If you have pain or you're not sure, take a break. All right. All right, we got 5, 3, 2, and time. All right, my friends, I'm going to take you down to the ground. Down to the ground. I'm going to get into a kneeling position. Okay, 90 degrees. Both legs are facing this way. I'm going to take my front knee and move it out to the side. So my thighs and my shin are at 90 degrees angle. I'm going to turn and twist and reach up. Okay, so again, a nice little twist. If I can, I'm going to get my elbow to the ground. Here's a different angle. Okay, facing this way, turn my leg out to the side. I'm turning my ankle and my knee point to where my hands go. I'm turning and reaching. If I can, I'm going to drop down. So hips back as I turn and reach up. Let's do about 5 more of these on this side. If your knee bothers you, feel free to grab like a towel or a cushion. 3, and 2, I'm going to move my leg back to a lunge position, okay? And then what I'm going to do, I'll show you from this angle, I'm going to squeeze this bum and drive this hip forward. Okay, if you don't feel a stretch, you can take a longer lunge, reach this hand up. Simply tucking your tailbone under is going to help. Once you feel that stretch a bit, I want you to come in and out of that stretch. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, squeeze that bum. 4, 3, 2, and time. Other side. So other leg's going to come up into this lunge position. I'm going to open up, and I'm going to twist and reach down to the ground as my other hand reaches up, opening my upper back. Okay, so I don't want to drop my hands. I want to control this movement. 9, 8, 7, looking up to your hands, and 6, you don't have to go all the way up, okay? And 5 are all the way down. You just go a little bit. And 4, if you can't reach the ground, you put your hands on like on a higher chair. 3, and 2, okay? And 1. Cool. Now let's bring it back to parallel. I'm squeezing. Shoot my hips forward while keeping a posterior pelvic tilt. Listen, get your hamstrings engaged, or your hip flexors engaged. Reach your hand up and slightly to the back if you like. And just push your hips forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All righty. We're almost at our warm-up. Shoulders. Okay. We're going to do some corkscrews. Our shoulder is a ball and socket joint. Okay, ball, socket, ball, socket. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate and twist. As I twist, I don't want to shrug my shoulder as much as I want to twist and wring out a towel right in this shoulder capsule. All right, here we go. 9, 8, 7, making fists, and 6, twisting through your shoulders. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. All right, more rotation now. All right, little hangman or scarecrow. We're going to rotate, palms back and thumbs back. Okay? So I'm going to go as far as I can, feeling the stretch in my shoulder, then feeling the stretch in my shoulder this way. 10, 9, I don't want to flare my ribs. I want to keep my ribs stationary at 8, all my shoulders. 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Clasp your hands together. Do some wrist circles. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other direction. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finally, do some ankle raises. So we're going to lift our ankle. You can use your hands to hold the wall or something for support, or just do it freestanding. Lift your toes off the ground, lift your heels, and lift your toes. Okay? We go back and forth for a bit. Don't worry about time. The goal here is to pump blood into your calf and into the front of your shins. All that ankle and everything around it usually doesn't have a lot of blood, especially if you're sitting all day. All right, keep going back and forth. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to move into our next section, which is our strength piece. It's going to include burpee, push-up, and some glute marches. Okay, the burpee, I don't care how you do it. We're going to, all right, 9, and This is a 10-minute mark. All right, so here's our strength piece. 3 movements, a controlled burpee, a push-up with a shoulder tap, and then glute marches. First movement is the burpee. You can put your hands on an elevated surface, okay? You can also put your hands on the ground. I don't care. You can also hop out and jump. You can also just step out and step in. The goal here is to get better at getting down and up and down from the floor. If the floor is here for now, over time, as you improve your capacity, your floor can be down here. Getting up and down from the floor is a very valuable skill and can potentially save your life. All right, so here we go. I don't care where your hands are. You can jump out or kick out. And then you can jump up and clap, or you can just jump and stand up, okay? So we're going from a plank on the ground, to a standing position, okay? If you find you get dizzy, try to keep your eyes on one spot the whole time instead of looking up and down as you're moving. Okay, so we're just gonna do 10 controlled burpees. I'm gonna go at my own pace. You can go faster, you do 20 or 15, or you go slower, do 3 or 4. Or if it's hard to do, you can do 1, but you can kind of get the wall, step out, step in, and slowly lower and lower that floor gradually, okay? So here we go. 1 and 2. No push-ups required. And 3, but you can do a push-up if you like. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. All right. Some of you may have done 10. Some of you may have done way more. Doesn't matter. Next movement is a push-up with a shoulder tap. So as you may recall, when we're doing a push-up, we're trying to go all the way down, chin and chest to the ground, and all the way back up. At the top, my shoulders are right over my wrists. At the bottom, my shoulders are in front of my wrists. I don't want to come like this, okay? I want to come down here, shoulders slightly in front, elbows back a bit. I'm pressing away. My hands and my chin make a nice equilateral triangle, okay? So I'm pulling myself down, whether it's to a box or it's to the ground. Okay, after each push-up, we're gonna lift one hand and tap our shoulder with control. Push up, tap, okay? So my feet are gonna be hip width apart for stability. I'm gonna bring myself down and tap. I don't want to twist as I do this, okay? Here we go. Let's do 10 reps. 1, and tap. And 2, and tap. Resist the rotation in your hips. And 3, and tap. 4, and tap. And 5, and tap. And 6, and tap. And 7, tap. 8, tap. 9, tap. And 10, and tap. All right, that's it for that. Last but not least is glute marches. Favorites line on our back for this. Let me see if you can have the angle. I think it's okay. Black on black isn't great, so let me see if this will help. Aha! Okay, hope you can see. My hips are on the ground, my heels are up, or my heels are on the ground, my hips are up. The whole time squeeze the bum, My ribs are down. I'm not arching my low back, okay? From here, I drive my elbows into the ground to engage my upper back muscles, and then I lift one knee at a time, alternating which knee is coming up the ground, okay? If this is too easy, you can also elevate your back so it's on like a couch or a table. This might be easier or harder depending on what you're focusing on. All right? So I like the ground, really easy. Engage my elbows a little bit for stability, and also to engage those back muscles. Shoulders are down to my low back. Let's do 10 for size. 10. Keeping the hips up. 9. Good. 8. And 7. Hips stay up. 6. Freeze. Lift the hips. Good. 5. And 4. Good. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. All right. That's it. So we focused on controlled burpees, strong, solid push-ups where we lift one arm and ensure that we have a 3-point plank without losing rotation, and then some glute stability work. Okay. We've about 3 more minutes left before the kickboxing section. So during this time, let's just apply what we did. I know we did a little bit of an exercise already. Some of you are bored. Some of you are tired. Wherever you're at, doesn't matter. We're going to do a little circuit. Let's do 10 reps of each, 2 times. That should take us to the 20-minute mark. Here we go, starting with 10 controlled burpees, hands on the ground or hands here. Doesn't matter. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, so you can follow my pace or go at your own. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Awesome. Now push up, shoulder tap. Here we go. Push up and tap. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. All right, glute bridge marches, 10 per side. They're marches, so they should be easy, but we're going nice and controlled and slow. Here we go, hips up. 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, let's do it one more time. Oh, actually, it is the 19-minute mark, which means we got 1 minute left. Not enough time for a full set. So if you want to do one more set of that, press pause on the video. Give me 10 controlled burpees, 10 push-ups with the shoulder tap, and 10 glute bridge marches. If you did the extra round, or even if you watch this video and you are at this point, shoot me a message, whether it's on Teams or on the comments or a personal message. Love to hear from you. Hope you're doing well. And always awesome to see people crush it. All right. Next piece. We're entering the 20-minute mark now. All right, now it's time for the kickboxing section. We're gonna do a quick little combo, similar to what we did last time, but except it's gonna look a little bit different. Last time we did a jab cross, burpee, knee kick. This time we're gonna do a jab cross, squat, knee kick. Then we're gonna add a roundhouse kick. Okay, so a quick little review for those who weren't here last time. Hands and feet. Feet are shoulder width apart. I'm turned at a 45-degree angle. Hands are just under my eyes or my cheekbones to protect my chin. My shoulders are nice and relaxed. Okay? This is my fighting stance, left foot forward. My front hand strike is going to be the jab. My back hand is going to be the cross. So if I'm switch stance, this is going to be my jab. This is going to be my cross. Okay? So hands up, step in, jab, cross. From here, I'm going to pull myself down into a squat. I get nice and low. All right, let's try that again. 2, jab, cross, pull yourself down, squat. And 3, jab, cross, squat. And 4, jab, cross, down. 1 more. And 5. Good. Switch sides. Right foot forward, step in. With that right foot forward and land that jab, cross. As you unravel, drop straight down into a squat. And 2. And 3. Good. And 4. Good. And 5. Nice. Obviously, a squat isn't exactly a great way to dodge a punch or strike, but for the purposes of fitness kickboxing, it's great for burning calories. All right. Usually, when someone hits me back, instead of ducking, I'll probably duck here, use minimal movement. I won't squat all the way down, but it's good practice to go beyond what we need. All right. Let's have the kicks now. Back to left foot forward. Step in, jab, cross, squat. As I stand up, my back leg is going to throw a knee, and then a kick. All right, so you guys all know this one already. So knee and kick, we've done this before. Then I'm going to switch my feet, and I'm going to do a roundhouse kick. So when I switch my feet, this foot's going to be turned out a little bit to open my hips. My knee's going to come up at an angle this time, and I'm going to kick across. I'm going to turn and kick across. You don't have to kick super high. You can kick across the shin, super damaging. The thigh is super painful. Usually the ribs is a very common spot for this movement. Switch back, left foot forward, step in, jab, cross, squat down, rear knee, rear kick, switch, roundhouse kick. Now this roundhouse, I want to pre-turn my foot so it opens my hip, less torque on my knee, lift the knee, and kick. Okay? For those more experienced, you can pivot as you kick. Okay? Not a big deal. Step in, jab, cross, squat, knee kick, switch, roundhouse kick. Boom. Okay, let's do 2 more. Step in, jab, cross, squat down, rear knee, boom, rear kick, bam, switch, roundhouse kick. Last one, back to my left foot forward. Here we go. Step in, jab, cross, squat, knee, hands up, good. Kick, switch, roundhouse kick. Okay, it's pretty good. Switch sides, right foot forward, same thing. Hands up. Step in, jab, pivot on that back leg, cross. As I unravel, I'm going to squat down, keep my eyes up, stand up, knee, front kick, switch. I switch and I turn this foot toe out, kick. Kick at an angle at 45 or horizontal, okay? Doesn't really matter, okay? Like the control, let's try again, right foot forward, step in, jab, cross, squat down, knee, kick, switch. Now my left foot forward, turn this foot out, and kick. Okay, 3 more. jab cross, squat knee, kick, switch kick, boom. 2 more, jab cross, squat, knee kick, bam. Switch kick. 2 more, 1, 2, squat knee, and kick, switch kick. Last one, here we go. 1, 2, squat down, knee, kick, and switch kick. All right, quick little burnout, and then we're done. So when we get here, knees are soft when we get on our toes. Not completely on our toes, but just lean more weight on our toes. Hands are at our chins. I'm gonna square up my stance, and I'm gonna do a jab cross burnout, okay? So not like this, and not like that, okay? I'm gonna comb from my chin, I'm gonna extend, turn, turn. I'm gonna punch as fast as I can while maintaining that range. We're gonna do this for 30 seconds. Ready? Okay, here we go. Fast we can, aiming. We get nice and low. Not low, but 3, 2, 1, and go. 10. Actually, 30 seconds. Good. Keep going. Go as fast as you can. All right. 20 more seconds left. Elbows in tight. Don't flare your elbows. Keep them in tight. Boom, 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 boom. Good. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and time. All right, now we're gonna do a roundhouse kick burnout. Remember this roundhouse kick that we did before? Now I'm gonna tap the ground and kick again. If you need some support, you can use the opposite hand to hold the wall and kick. Okay, and kick as high as you can and as fast as you can. 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, let's go. That's it. Woo! It's gonna get tiring, but we're gonna keep moving. If you start feeling your outside hip or your abs, that's good, that's what you're working. Boom, kick, kick. Feel free to go faster or slower, whatever floats your boat. We have 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Other side, and then we are done. All right. So we're starting to add a burnout now, this new layer of higher intensity. It's good to slowly, gradually build our fitness and our capacity over time. Again, as always, go at your own pace and do what's right for you. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Boom, kick, kick. At your own pace, go slower or faster, but they're continuous kicks. Boom, boom. You can't do roundhouse kicks, you can do straight kicks up. Doesn't matter. This one works the outside hip a bit more. Even if it isn't as high, I prefer it. 10 more seconds. Oh, this leg's getting tired. Come on. Here we go. Whew. 3, 2, 1, and time. Whew. All right. Last minute is going to be just breathing. Okay, shoulders back and down. Hands open like a standing savasana. Feet or toes are rooted to the ground. Okay, when I shoulders back and down, I'm also engaging my upper back and my postural muscles. I'm going to say inhale through my nose. I'm expanding my belly and also the bones of my back rib. And then exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more deep breath. Inhale. 3, 2, 1, and exhale. All right, that's it. Thank you all for your time. Whether you joined live, in person, or both, really, really appreciate, not in person, live, not live, on YouTube or here on Teams live. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Send me a message or a note. Always great to hear from people. Brightens my day. I hope this brightens yours. That's it. Thank you again for sharing your time and energy. I know it's precious. I value you guys. Have a wonderful day. Great week. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.